What's going on? Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the call. Currently, right now, I'm in Dallas, Texas. I'm in a Starbucks right now. So, I want to get started right away, guys. I want to jump right into it. What I'm going to be doing for y'all guys tonight is breaking down Savion, how I was able to hit $100 a day residual income in 13 days with this team and with this company. And, I'll just pretty much expose everything for you. I'm going to screen share the back end. I'm going to show you guys the back office. What you're going to get and what you're going to expect when you come into this company, when you come into this team, guys. So first thing, well, we got a bunch of people jumping on. First things first, guys, welcome again. Thank you all for taking the time to get on the call. I hope all of you can hear me well. What's the password? Hold on. Perfect. So I hope all of you guys can hear me well. I'm excited. I've been really excited to share this with you guys for a while now. We started with Savion and, building this team about 2 weeks ago. So everything is really coming together right now. The whole team is really coming together. The company's backing is super, super strong. And most importantly, everyone is getting paid. And I'm going to show you guys how I created a $100 residual in just 13 days in this company. Really, really simple. It's crazy because being 21 years old, I was with my dad yesterday, and I was spending some family time with him, and it's crazy because he's been working the same job, for the past 10, 20, 30 years, and I pretty much built an income that could match his in 13 days with this company. And that's the crazy thing about building a network marketing company. That's the really cool thing about building, something that's going to last, and obviously a residual income. Right? So my name is David Morris, 21 years old. I've been in the industry for a year now. I started off in the industry, joined a company, paid a lot to get involved, but I really was running around with my head chopped off, didn't know what to do. And I ended up finding my way through trial and error. Fast forward, 6 months, 7 months, a year, time of my life. Traveling all over the world, seeing the things I wanted to see, doing the things I wanted to do, making the kind of money I wanted to make. And it was all without a job, all without a college degree, guys. So I want to share the same opportunity for you and a little reason why I got involved, guys. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk through the steps of, the back office and the team page and show you guys what we really have to offer. I'm going to break down the little details of the company. We'll close it off. And I know tonight, if you're on the team and you're on this call, we're doing a social media training, guys. If you're watching this as well and you haven't joined the team, well, you might want to get involved right after this call, jump on this social media and learn how to build a business online and, have it automated for you, have things ran for you. And honestly, my mentor always told me this. He said, David, you got to find a way to work less and make more money. A lot of my friends, a lot of my family, they're really good at making more money just as long as they work more hours, right? Or work harder. And now with network marketing and a residual income, you can work a lot less and make a lot more, right? So it's really, really cool. I've absolutely fallen in love with this company just because of the simplicity of it, the background of it, the foundation that's built around it, the team, the culture. Everyone's just coming into it, not really having to change their skill set, not having to change their schedule, their eating habits, and the things they're doing on a daily basis to make money in this company, guys. So the first thing we do, let me share my screen. Hopefully all of you guys are able to see it. Let's see, Team Elite, cool. So right now, I've got our team page pulled up. This is Team Elite. And basically what it is, the teamelite.com, you'll be able to come on here, connect with all of our different social medias, our YouTube channel, our Facebook. We've also got a Twitter, Periscope as well. And there's an Instagram right there, guys. So we have the members area. So coming into this business, you got to know that you're going to be taken care of, right? You're absolutely going to be taken care of when you come into this. You're not going to have any troubles. And the members area was made strictly for you guys to make sure that when you come into the business, you get all the training you need. You get, it's all there to help you get set up. That way you can have a real good chance at actually making not only some decent money, but some really good money with this company, guys. So we've got the live channel, obviously, with what we're on right now. You'll be able to see all the corporate, the testimonies, the store we have, more about the company, the memberships. You'll see different videos, a launch event, all that good stuff is in there, guys. And that is our team page. Now, the company that we partner with is called Savion. Okay. Now, the reason why I decided to get involved with this company, to be honest with you guys, is I was paying a lot out, right? Every single day, I was spending so much freaking money on just little knick-knack stuff, whether it was buying food, buying groceries, buying gas, paying bills, all this. I was spending so much money on a day-to-day basis, and it never really added up. So when I found Savion, nobody pitched me Savion. Nobody came into my inbox and said, hey, join Savion. This is the coolest thing ever. You need to do this. I actually found this company. I was looking on the internet. I was looking, I was just trying to find something out there to not only manage my spending, but to get back money that I'm going to be spending anyways. And I wanted to create a residual income, and I wanted to build a business that can really help the average everyday person win. So when I found Savion, this was about 2 months ago, I immediately called corporate and I said, hey, corporate, can you get me on the phone with either your highest paid person in the company, or can you get me on the phone with the master distributor, or AKA the person that's pretty much handles the building business, right? So Kevin Moreno gets on the phone with me. Kevin Moreno is 7-figure earner in the industry. He's well known in the industry. He's been in the game for 25, 26 plus years. So when I got on the phone with him, I was like, wow, I felt security, right? I felt security coming into this, and I was like, man, I really am interested. I really am excited to get involved with this. Kevin stayed on the phone with me for an hour, 2 hours, explained the whole business to me. All in all, I ended up joining as a customer, okay? So I'm going to break down what this company does for you as a customer, and you'll be able to see why I got involved without having to recruit anybody. This is why I got involved, guys. So let me share the screen. So right now, I have the Savion website pulled up, like I said, so we can click on this tab, go to the memberships. There's 3 different memberships when you come into this company. You have the retail shopping membership, you have the merchant advertising platform, and you have the global travel, guys. So there's 3 memberships, and with each of these 3 memberships, they're each $125 to get involved. You don't need to pay for all 3. And you don't need to pay for just one. You can pay for 3, you can pay for 2, or you can pay for 1. That is going to get you into the company. So I started off with the retail shopping membership. Now, what does that do for us? What does that say for us? Okay. So the retail shopping membership, whenever I got involved, basically it's going to give us 20% cash back. 20% cash back on all of our everyday shopping, guys. So, whether you're going to the store, whether you're getting gas, groceries, I like to call it groceries. These are things that people are already doing on an everyday basis, right? We're all doing it. We're all spending money every single day to survive, right? So for me, it made a bunch of sense, because if you spend in this company as a customer, then you will get your money back. Not just get your money back, but more back. And I was like, man, that makes a lot of sense. I could pay $125 if I spend 40, 50 bucks a week, or if I get 40, 50 bucks a week cash back, that's 200 bucks I'm getting back every single month, and I'm profiting. I'm doubling my money. It's coming right back to me. So I love the idea. I got involved right away, and I started becoming a customer. I use the product every single day. Now you probably wonder, how does this product work? Let me go ahead and break this down for you, and I'll show you guys. Let's see, let's pull this back up right here. Perfect. So let's go ahead and go in here and log in. So when you get started with this company, what they're going to do is they're going to give you a back office, right? They're going to give you a back office to log in. You'll be able to see all your data, track all your spending habits, all that good stuff, right? And you're probably wondering, hey, how does this company, pay us out 20%? I've never seen anything like that. Most of my credit cards and debit card companies, they only give me 1 or 2% back. Well, this company, what it does is it takes the average everyday person's spending habit and it sells it to major corporations for multi-million dollars, and in return pays the company, and then the company pays you. So it's a win-win situation for everyone. And as you know, advertising dollars are going through the roof. I mean, how many times in the last 2 weeks have you seen someone standing outside a store holding a sign, flipping the sign, saying coming in? Advertising is through the roof. So the ability to know where people are spending, shopping, male or female, on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday, is so valuable to major corporations. So what they do is every time you go out and spend, you have your little members portal right here. And as you can see, the Savion update, the company's been around for a year, guys. This is a strong company. It's been around for a year. 1 year anniversary in Las Vegas, guys. So looking forward to a lot of you guys coming out there and hanging out with us, having a good time, getting some great information, and meeting the CEOs, the founders of this company, the forefront of this company. You'll get to shake their hands, guys. So in the members portal, let's say I go to Walmart, I go to Target, I go spend some money. What I do is I just take my receipt and I come into the retail shopping membership, just like this, bam, right? And I want to say, let's see, I want to say record or delete this week's purchase. So I come in here and all I'll do is, let's say I went to Walmart. I already had Walmart plugged in. I went on a Sunday and amount of subtotal. Let's say I spent $300, right? Say I spent $300, or let's say $200, okay? Record purchase. Your Savion purchase has been recorded. Amount spent $200, and it tracks it right there. So what it's going to do is going to give me $60 right back into my pockets, right? $60, $50, right? 20% of that right back into my pockets. And that's really cool. So as a customer, you don't have to recruit. You don't have to go out and bring your friends and family involved. I don't know why you wouldn't, but you don't have to, guys. So it's $125 to get involved. As a customer, just spending money, just shopping with Savion and Team Elite, you're going to make your monies back in a month's time, right? So it's very simple concept. Now, the second way you can get paid, and how I was able to build $100 a day residual income in 13 days, is really simple. Just introduce this to a few people. All you have to do is introduce the business to 3 people personally, and you can start getting compensated on a day-to-day basis, guys. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you my back office. I'm going to break that down for you. Let's go right into it. Okay, we can go to our little e-wallet. Okay, so right now, you see, I'm currently a 2-star founder. Okay, so that means I get paid $100 a day. And you can see, guys, let's do the last 14 days, right? The last 14 days, I was making 50, 50, 100, 100, 100. You can see that, guys. This is every day. This is coming in. 14th, 100. 15th, 100, 16th, 100, 17th, 100, 18th, 100, 19th, 100. And tonight at 11 p.m., it's going to come again. So if you're wanting to know how can I build a residual income, or even what a residual income is, guys, there is a difference. This is how this is how the wealthy people make their money in the world. There's 2 types of people, right? There's people who trade time for money, and there's people who go trade money for money, if you will, or have their money work for them. And I want to get y'all onto that, spectrum. I want to get y'all over here. If you're working a job, I was working a job. I'm 21 years old. I didn't just turn 21 and join network marketing or join Savion and start making a lot of money. It's not how it happened, guys. I worked a job. I worked at the IHOP. I worked at the Chick-fil-A. I worked at GameStop. I worked at McDonald's. I did those jobs. Okay, but I realized I can't trade my most valuable asset for money. If I was on my deathbed right now and I had 1 hour left of my life, and somebody came up to me and said, David, I'm going to give you $7.25 in exchange for your last hour. I'm going to go, no way. Why would I ever do that? And the scariest thing is that a lot of you guys on this webinar, and it's not y'all's fault, and 95% of this world right now is trading that hour times 8 every single day. So it's doing 8 to 10 hours a day. That time is just going by. I mean, how many of you guys know somebody that has been working a job for 10 and 20 years and they're still broke? They're still not where they want to be. So whether you're a college student, whether you're a mother or a father, whether you're, a kid just like me, or whether you're an adult, somebody that wants to bring in an extra income, somebody that really wants to hit a multi-million-dollar rank in this company, that this whole thing really applies to you. It makes a bunch of sense, guys. So what I'm actually going to do, compensation plan for you, and tell you how exactly you could get involved by bringing in some people into your business, guys. So let me find it. This is it. No, this isn't it. Let me see. So right here, share my screen. Okay. So let's go back here. I'm telling you guys, all of this is really simple. So if you go into right here, corporate, let's go back, compensation. Let's go back to here. I'm going to show you guys how you're able to get paid for your hard work. So right here, I'm currently a 2-star founder, right? Hopefully to hitting a 3-star really soon. And in this company, you have a line max. So you only have to build 2 legs. So 3 personal sponsors in any leg pays you $5 a day. So what does that mean for you? Well, if you bring 3 people in at $125, you're going to get paid $5 a day for the rest of your life. That is a residual income for you guys, okay? So not only are you making about $250 back a month on the cash back without recruiting, you brought in 3 friends and now you're making an extra $150 a month. So theoretically, 3 people breaks not only 3 and it's free, but it's 3 and it's more, right? Because you're paying $125, you're gonna get $150 back. You bring 3, go up to 12, 39, 80, 150. As you can see, the daily pay goes all the way up to $3,000 a day, guys. And this is where I am headed. This is where a lot of people on our team are headed, and I can show you guys. I mean, I will show you my back office. The crazy thing is everyone's coming in, whether you have experience or no experience, and everyone's coming in and really winning with this company, guys. So I wanted to pass on the same opportunity to you. I didn't want to make this too long at all, and I apologize if I've taken way too much of your time, but the company is honestly so simple. It's not one of those things that are too confusing. There's no catch to it, and it's honestly just something everyone should do anyways. Whether you're an entrepreneur and you're saving receipts anyways, you should be able to track your spending anyways. Or if you're the average everyday person and you can't afford bills, or you're struggling like 90% of the people in this world, then yeah, maybe you need to save a little bit of money. Maybe that's where we're messing up. Maybe the problem is that we're not making enough money. Maybe it's just that we're not saving enough, or we're spending it in places where we don't need it, right? So partner up with Savion, partner up with Team Elite, get back to the person that invited you to this call, review it, look it over, guys, and really take a look at our team page, our website. Feel free to ask any questions. Reach out to me. My name is David Morris. Once again, I want to be as helpful as possible to all of you guys, and I thank you all once again for jumping on tonight's call. Get back to the person that invited you and get on board tonight, because we're getting paid in 2 hours. So get on this team and let's get you paid tonight, guys. All right, thank you again for joining. See you soon.